So we're going to start by taking a nice long leg stance, hands on your hips, just taking advantage of this beautiful morning sun this morning. So hands on your hips, nice wide stance, feet pointing out. And then we want to bring our arms out from the shoulders, turning your left foot in, turn your right foot out, and just checking that the back edge of your foot, of your left foot, is pressed against the mat. Squash the mat with your feet and look over your right shoulder. And then look down towards your right knee and bend your right knee towards your little toe, coming into a right angle, looking over your right shoulder. Don't lose the back arm, keep that nice and strong, shoulder width. Take a nice deep breath in here. And out. Go a little deeper, deepen into the lunge. And then just straightening into that knee, changing sides, so right foot turns in, left foot turns out. You want to look for about a 30-degree movement in your back foot, and your front foot needs to be about 90 degrees. Checking in with your back arm, arms stay out from the shoulders, look over your left arm and looking down towards your knee, your left knee, as you bend your left knee towards your little toe. Take a nice deep breath. Don't lose the back arm. Try and keep your right foot, so your back foot, the outside edge of that foot, try and keep that connected with the mat. Sink a little deeper. And smile because you're having fun. And releasing up, we'll go back to the first side. Bending into that knee, knee towards the little toe, looking over your shoulder, and then we're going to bend into our elbow, place a forearm against the, just in front of the knee, just on the thigh there, lifting up into the top arm, so your left arm, and bringing that arm over your head. You want a nice line from the tips of those fingers all the way down to the outside edge of your left foot. Nice deep breath. Keep breathing. And release slowly, coming up, straightening into both legs and changing sides. So now right foot in, left foot out. Really straighten into the arms from the shoulders, sink deeper into the mat. And then bending into your left leg. You want to try and make a right angle with your knee when you bend it, and you want the knee to be bending towards the little toe so that it protects your knee from moving in, sort of in towards the front of your mat. You don't want to do that. Try and turn your front thigh out and your back thigh in, and really connect your feet with the mat. Look over your left arm. And now bending into the elbow, taking that top arm up, so the right arm this time. Lift into the shoulder blade, turn the top hand in, and then extending over your head. Nice straight line, a nice long line from the tips of your fingers all the way down to the outside edge of that back foot. Breathe here. And release, coming back, straightening into your legs and hands to hips. Now you might want to grab a block for this one, particularly if you know that you can't touch your hands down to the ground. The other option is to be bending your knees. So you can also take the option of bending into your knees. So turning both feet in this time and taking a nice wide stance. Bend into your knees to start off with, particularly if you don't usually do this position, and grab your chair, block, whatever you want to put your hands on. If you know you're flexible enough, then that's fine. You don't need any props, but make sure you know. Okay, nice deep breath into your abdomen. Bend into the knees, slowly coming down, forwards, and then placing the palms of the hands onto the mat if you can. Otherwise, this is where your block or chair will be. Feet turned in, palms onto the mat, and looking forwards. Feel the extension in the inner thighs. Keep your knees bent if you need to. If it's too much of a strong stretch, come up, get on out of there. Okay, if you want an extra challenge today and you are a flexible person, you can bend into the elbows and then release the head down, and the top of the head comes onto the mat. And release, arms come out to the feet. And then coming back up, arms out in front. So you want your hands to be underneath your shoulders, and then you want to place your left hand underneath your face, so in line with your chin. Right hand to the right hip, and then turn to the right. Nice deep breath into your abdomen, and then if you can, slowly raise your arm up towards the ceiling or the sky. And releasing down, changing sides, changing hands. I've got a little peewee helping me here. And then left hand to left hip, turn your body to the left. So to do that, you can press down into the mat with your palm of your hand that's on the mat. You can turn your shoulder in first, gives you a little bit more of a twist. And you can either stay here or slowly raising your arm up towards the sky or the ceiling. Turn your head, neck and eyes. Great for the legs. It's also a great twist as well. And release. To come up, very carefully come onto the fingertips if you've got your hands placed onto the mat, and then slowly bend your knees if they're not already bent, and pivot on your heels and your toes till you get to hip width. Bend into your knees and then push your body forwards, back so the hands come together, and slowly roll up. Looking up towards your hands. Nice deep breath into your abdomen and release. Good. And now we're going to just do one more leg movement with tree position. So tree pose, Vrksasana, bending into your left knee, and then either take your heel to your ankle or your foot to either, the sole of your foot either goes to your calf or it goes up and the heel presses into the inner thigh. That's the most advanced position. Choose a position that's best for you, and then palms come together. Grip the mat with the toes, remembering your options of sole of the foot to the calf or ball of the foot on the mat and heel to the ankle. So take your whatever feels most natural for you. It's not a competition. Yoga's not a competition. It's all about feeling good and just connecting with yourself, connecting with others. If you're nice and steady here, you can raise your arms up. Keep your palms together, or you can separate them slightly. Lift into your shoulder blades. Breathe into your belly. And releasing down. And just take a moment to feel into each side of your body. Does the left side feel different to the right? Let's do the right side. So bending, coming onto the ball of your right foot, and then taking your position. So either ball of the foot onto the mat and heel to ankle, or sole of the foot to the outside edge of the calf, or sole of the foot in to the inner thigh. And then coming to prayer pose, either stay here, particularly if you're wobbly, or take a nice deep breath in and raise your arms up. Breathe in that beautiful air, that morning air. Separate the palms if you wish, lift your shoulder blades. And releasing down. And just give your legs a little bit of a move, and we're going